Hundreds of people responded to a woman's social media post showing a pile of dirt on her father's grave. She says cemetery staff left it there, but one of the owners called it an unfounded claim. WCIA3's Scarlett O'Hara spoke with both of them. So Scarlett, what did they tell you?
The owner, Thomas Batista, says he was surprised by the complaint, but Resnae Smith says she was surprised to find dirt covering her father's headstone. Batista claims the headstone was never covered, but Smith took pictures.
This isn't what somebody wants to see when they come out here and spend time with their loved ones.
Resnae Smith usually finds comfort in visiting her father's gravesite at Woodlawn Cemetery in Urbana, but not last Friday.
I was like, this can't be right. Where is he? There's a huge dirt mound.
A dirt mound, she says, covered her father's headstone and a few others.
I didn't know if he had been dug up. I didn't know if he had been removed, if he had been replaced somewhere. So 1,000 thoughts were just going through my mind.
Her heart sank. What was supposed to be a peaceful family gathering turned out to be the opposite.
We put out blankets, we do picnics out here, and just to see that he had been disturbed and he had just been dumped on top of, just really took me back.
Her father's been buried there since 1991, and Smith says she's never had a problem like this. So she brought her concerns to the cemetery staff.
We went out, we inspected the site. There's nothing at all wrong with the grave.
One of the owners, Thomas Batista, admits dirt from a recent burial was piled up several graves down.
There was no dirt on her gravesite, first of all. I suppose on occasion it could happen during a burial where dirt might go on to another adjacent grave, because they're only, they're 3 feet by 10 feet each. That didn't even happen. Second of all, there are routine maintenance measures that take place at the cemeteries all the time.
The headstone is clear now, but the area around it is muddy. Batista says the dirt from that recent burial had to be removed manually because heavy equipment doesn't fit in the area.
It took us a day to get that done, but there's really not much else to explain about that. It's pretty normal.
To Smith, it's not normal.
My dad is all I had. I look up to him, so whether he's in the ground or not, to me, he's living. This is like his home. I expect his home to be clean.
Smith says she doesn't want any money from this. She just wants to make sure the cemetery keeps her father's and others' final resting places clean. Jessica?